Alright, so guys, we are back again. Yeah, so I hope like last class I've been able to work on two logos, and today we are going to be now we're going to be working on the full brand identity. So because we are familiar with Photoshop, and basically that's what I use for my own stuff, so that I have a kind of flow with it. So because of that, we're going to be working with Photoshop. Since we already have our logos ready, and all we just have to do is dive into the branding process, so that will just be what we're going to be doing. I'm going to be taking you through what you need to know, how we need to do it, and it's going to be interesting. I tell you, the most interesting part of it is what we're about to do. The tasking part is the thinking, the idealization, getting inspiration and everything, and which is the best. This is actually the basis of what you're going to do. So after we've gotten all of those sorted out, we are getting to the place where we're going to just enjoy 5G. The next one we are doing is 5G, but you have to be able to have really done your assignment fine. So once you've done your assignment and you're good with it, then the other aspect is no more a problem, you get. So that's what we just dive into. Let me just clear this works away. Yeah, I'm going to be talking about flyer designs too, church flyer designs to be so let's start. So these I want to use 3.6 4.5 inches for Jesus for our presentation, so please permit me. And also I'm going to click artboard because I'll be doing a lot of pages, so I want to have my artboard clicked, and I want to create it in. We might be needing PNG there, so the background content should be transparent. I might be needing the PNG to export as PNG, so the background content let it be transparent. So I just create. No, we are supposed to create as in landscape. Sorry. We are supposed to create in landscape. I hope we all know how to create landscape orientation. Yes, nice. So I just want to draw rectangle into it to serve as my background. Give it white. The reason why I did this is because if I need to save as PNG, I can just remove the background and save. But if I let the background be white, I might not be able to save as as the PNG format. And just like I told you guys, make sure that every of your work is centralized. Use your ruler 50 50. I'm sure most of you are still not using this rule, but trust me, you will need it someday, and I hope that day you will not forget, because in everything you do, you need to be consistent and pay attention to little details. When you get into competition, these are the things they check, your alignment, and everything. So I think it's only right for me to bring out like the list of what we are going to be doing. So our deliverables, we have the primary logo, the word mark, and the logo style guideline, including color palette, typography, and usage guidelines. So that will lead me to taking you guys to where we can touch the color palette, so we can be able to decide which color palette are we going to be using for our project, and how you guys can navigate your way through the color palette. So we'll just go to, let me close these ones. Alright, so let me close all of these. So where I get my color palette from, it's very nice. I recommend it. Is colors.co. it's a website that generates color palettes for designers. So yeah, Fabrizio. No be your own Fabrizio, me I define this time. Alright, so you explore trading palettes. Let's see the trading palettes, the palettes that we have, you know, trading palette. Let's see different kinds. I'm sure you can see like these are different kinds of color combination. These are color combinations that can never go wrong. They're made by humans, but since I've been using them, they've been like spot on, you get. So, and also you have to be careful when you're picking palettes. Make sure that the color you're picking is, you know, giving vibes to what you are doing essentially. So I've actually done a lot with blue recently. I've done a lot with blue, so I'm not feeling the vibe for blue. Should we use purple? I worked on purple recently too. That's one of the problems, you know, as a designer. You feel like you've worked on something recently, but well, if that's what the clients want us to do, I have no choice. I just have to work on it. But because it's a palette I've worked on recently, and I don't want my work looking the same anyways, so let's move on. Let's see. Okay, I think I don't have choice. I don't have to work with. We have to work with it. So let's just open the palette. Alright, so this is the palette we're working with. Let's do full screen. Yeah, so these are the colors that we are going to be working with. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or we just pick maybe 1, 2 and yellow, just so that we know, you know, just be having a lot of colors dangling and, you know, just there. So straightforward. The first one we want to have is our introduction page, you know, introduction page. So this is where what is it called, this is where all this stuff comes to play. This is where it comes to play. So let's go to freepik.com and search for furniture background, you know, furniture. Since we are talking about a furniture company, it's just right that we have some kind of imagery in it. So most times when you're working with a client on Banda design, you can ask them for their image if they have image, and if they don't have, you can always come to, you know, pick and download. So you just have to find the ones that is going to suit your design or what you are, you know, trying to create. So that is what we are going to be needing. We're actually going to be needing this seat. Let's take this. Let's download. You can see that is AI generated, so I just want to download. Free download. Freepik is always there to save us. So we download that. Do we really need all of this? Do we need this? Let's pick this. We download. Well, if we don't use them for this project, that does not mean that we can't still use them. That does not mean that I won't still use them anyway. So I think I like this. I like the feel of this. Coupled with the fact that it's kind of coming with the color that we are using. Not that, but at least you can always manipulate it. So let's pick this one small. We download. And of course, you know, we're actually working with Stud, so let's check Stud. So I think we'll get the full explanation here. Okay, So let's pick bar. That's true. So we have a lot of bars too that we can actually work with. So we just have to find the one that suits our search and our inspirations, like this one possibly, so that it can suit what we are doing exactly, because this is not too viewing. Or let's just download this one. So we download this one too, and then so we just have them that way. And let's dive in straight into the designing process. You understand? So just like what we've seen here, let's also have our own. So we'll come here and we want to bring in our image from downloads. Okay. So all of this process will be done simply. It can also be done on Illustrator too, but I flow well with the Photoshop part, and I believe that because some of us too have not really done much with Illustrator, so let's just make it look nice right here to get. So we want to import our logo straight, no dulling. What's the name of our work? Joseph. Okay, so we agreed that we should work on this. Should work on this. So we want to first give it color Y. I'm sure we all know how to use this FX color white. That's the reason why I'm using the Photoshop actually, so that we all can flow with it. You get? So let me just leave it like this, or let's just have something different, and let me create some sort of let me copy our color palette first. This is our color palette, so let me create some solid color under it, and I paste. Okay, so I come on it and blend. I'm sure we all should know this actually. We all should know this if you guys really practice with, so let's give it this add light. Sure, let's bring it this way. Oh yeah, let's just have it. Let's have it. Alright, let's just have it this way, right? I'm still like looking at the right way to have it. Let's keep it like this. So the main beauty of artboard in Photoshop is that all you just have to do is duplicate this artboard, duplicate it by pressing Ctrl J, obviously. Then it duplicates the artboard into 2 for you. Then you can move and adjust, as you wish. You can see. So in this place we don't need this blue anymore. So of course we have to introduce our logo. And it has to be our color, our main color. So we've copied it, and so this is our logo. This is the icon. So I think it should be increased a little bit, so you let it centralize it. You can see that everything is still dropping on the 50-50. Alright, so I want to duplicate this again. And I want to have the word mark. So this is where the typography comes in. So here we have to write the Joseph, So Joseph, and yeah, we want to know, okay, what kind of typography should we use? You understand what type of typography are we using? Typography are we using? So any typography we are going to be using has to match with the energy of the logo we are creating. It has to match the energy of the logo we are creating. You can see our logo, it has to match with the energy of the logo that we are creating. It's not compulsory that everything has to be in capital letter. Okay, let's just change it. It's not compulsory that everything has to be in capital letter, but because we are working with the H, and the H can also still later form as the word mark for us, so let's just keep everything as capital letter Joseph. Okay, just make it there. So most times when we design logo, and you know, sometimes you get so much picky with your choice of stuff, because your typography has to speak also about your design itself, and you don't want to use any typography that will not make your work nice. So I think I'll just go with Balega. I'll go with Balega. So I want to decrease this small, decrease my logo, and of course that's now I'm going to place them. I just want to, let me increase my stuff a little bit so we can all see. I want to place them not that way actually, so I'm just trying to introduce the Joseph brand to it, you get. So let me see what we can do. Let me take this off first. So this is like the introduction of what brand we are working on. Joseph, we're working on Brother Joseph brand, you know. So we are working on something like this for Joseph, and okay, I think I get the better idea of how to do it. Let's keep it like this. Alright, so most times see the essence of the ruler now, because we don't want anything we are creating, don't want it out of this place. And also, yes, also there has to be spacing in your logo. There has to be spacing in your logo. So let's take it back to 1. Let's take it back to 1 and give this like this. So at least try as much as possible to have like at least space within your logo. Yes, I think this is like 2 inches within your logo, and you know, it helps you now to scale your logo better. So if I'm going to be needing to scale this down, let's be scaling it a bit up there. Yep. Yes, so let this go up. Let this go up a little bit, and you know, Joseph what? Is it Joseph furniture or what? So let me duplicate this Joseph and write this in furniture. So this can be down. Alright, so we can decide that we don't want to use the same font for this and this, so we want to pick something nice again. So I want to go with Carnage regular. Let's go with Carnage regular. You know, it's just to tone down the seriousness a bit and just to bring it down. So let me give this one light. Yeah, so just to tone it down a bit, and I want to reduce this to 14. It's too small actually, so let's give this to our ruler here so we don't exceed that. So take this here and push this. Yeah, Joseph furniture. But okay, you know what, let's have this in Balega too. Let's have this in Balega, and Whoosh. Let's take this back to this. Let's take it back to this. Actually, yeah, let's keep it this way. Let's play around with it. This 39, let's give this 39 too. 39.60, 39.60. Of course, it can't stay that way, so we have to reduce a little bit down. Okay, nice, sexy. Can't be this way actually, so let's give it small. Let's take it a bit further, and let's keep it this way. Alright, let's make it balanced that way. Okay, so let's bring this a bit closer, and let's take everything up. Let's take it like this. Yeah, so we have Joseph Furniture, yeah. So this should still be in black. First, should still be in black. You have to show it in black and white first, so let's give this to black. Black. Let's say blacky, where you go. So you make your client see them like, okay, this is what we want in, this is how the brand will look like in black. So instead of wasting pages, we'll shift this up, and have another black here. Don't worry, I got you. So we just push another ruler down to 20. Okay, give us 50. Okay, we already have 50 already, so we'll push all of this up. And because it's not centralized, this is our middle, we take it back. That does not mean that it's going to deform everything we've done or something. Okay, so this is where we need the 25, so that it has to be balanced. So let me just take back all of this unnecessary rulers away from here, so that we'll not get confused. So I'm putting 25 here, and I'm also putting 75 here. You understand why? Now, because if we have this, it has to be centralized and also has to be in this place. So it's centralized already. So the next thing we want to do is I'll draw a rectangle here, because we have to show them in black and white to your client. So that's why we're having this like this. So you want to duplicate this on this one too. Sure, we'll know how to duplicate all of that. Ctrl J and bring them on the rectangle, slide them down. Please be very careful because of the spacing and everything that is on it, so you don't want to make mistake, so that your work will look professional and dope. So we bring this here white, and we give our logo color white. Yeah, that's sexy. We're moving. Yeah, so we have our combination logo in black and white, just like this. That's apply for different contests, e.g. color black and white, you understand? So we've been able to tick that. We have our icon, and we have our color in black and white, so the next thing we are going to be doing is the icon itself, and that's where we are going to be introducing our color. So let's Ctrl J this again. Please, I hope you guys are following. We know all of this before. Actually, we are just trying to bringing new stuff into it, and I am very sure that so I am very sure that you guys are solid. Solid. So the next thing we are going to be bringing into it is our source of inspiration. We are bringing the source of inspiration inside the stuff, because it's okay to say that yes, it was gotten from stool or from from a stool, but how do you tell that to your clients? Your clients want to know where exactly are you getting this from, so they want to have this way. Okay, let's split this place. Let's give it a rectangle so we can clip that image inside. So we create clipping mask and we push this inside. Yeah, our major aim is to have this, and so of course we have to check on our colors again. Is this what we are using? Yes, this is what we are using. So we are bringing it to this place. We are bringing it to this place. We are bringing it to this place. So also, please don't forget your ruler. Don't forget your ruler, because anytime I'm going to bring it now, we're in 50 to 100. So I have to bring my stuff down to 75. That's the middle. I have to bring it down to 75 so that I can represent my logo, and it has to be in the middle, because everything you're going to be doing has to come up nice. So let me take all this away. Let me take all this away and bring in a new one inside. This is the one I'm using now. Yes. Alright, so this is the first time I'm introducing this into the stuff. And where is my ruler? I ruled 75 now. Okay. Yeah, so I want to push this there. I'm sure you guys can see how I'm giving it attention. So we have to give this our other color. Yes, we picked this, so that's what we are going to be using. Ogbasu, you will enjoy the process. Oh, you just have to flow with it. Just have to flow with it. Just flow with it. Just flow with it. Just flow with it. You get. Just flow with it. Flow with it. Flow with it. Flow with it. And even if you don't want to leave it like this, and maybe you want to be a bit more stylish about it, we can now come here to draw another rectangle here and give it a color, and give it this color. You get. We'll bring this one up, give it this color, then we bring our logo into it. I know, of course, we have to make it centralized, so let's take the color of it small, reduce it a bit, and give it this way. I think I like it this way. So let's give it white. Let's give it color white. So in this place, let's can either give it this, but it's not looking nice here, so let's give it white, a little bit of white touch. Let's reduce it a little bit. Okay, and let's make this a rounded 100. Let's make it more rounded, 150. Okay, we are good, Father. That's nice. We are good. Oh, we are good. All right, so if you track back, you realize that we are now on the 4th page, and we've actually not even done anything. Actually, let's still reduce this stuff together. Let's reduce them together. Let's reduce it together. All right, so we are moving gradually. We are moving, and all of that. So I'm not supposed to teach you guys this thing, but trust me, this is what I do. Instead of creating another different artboard separately, I just duplicate the 4. It will overlap on it, then I drag down. I'm supposed to pick them one after the other again, but trust me, time is of the essence. Though it's bad, this will to the answer. I'm supposed to do it one after the other, but let's take that actually. So you can now off them for the meantime, since that's not what we are doing. And the reason is because I want to create a form of consistency. So every of the Angular that I've used to work on whatever it is, that the same thing, and they are bringing the same flow down here. You understand it? They are bringing the same flow down here. So I need something like this. Okay, I think the next thing we are going to be doing is the logo rationale. That is where the explanation of the logo comes in. That's where the explanation of the logo comes in. And in this place we are going to be using that our 3rd one, this one that we're picking, the 3rd color code that we're picking. So I'm going to use that for here. Alright, so we want to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, let me expand this for us so we can see. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Centralize them, make sure it's centralized. So let's still push, let's make it smaller. Centralizing. Sometimes it might not be centralized anyways, but just doing that like that, let's make it look like that. So we can leave it in this or still use our color for it. Depends on how you want it to look like. You are the one creating it, so you might want to be creative with it. So I think let's just leave it. Let's go back, let's see what we can do. Let me give it this touch. No, it's better we just give it that blue. Let's give it a blue, yeah, and give it 100. And yes, because we already use Balega for this, we do not even have tagline. We don't have tagline. Let's just keep it that way. A normal build should have tagline, maybe elegant and classy, stylish, comfort in your own house, comfort in your own home, making every home interesting. So here we just want to write letter H plus stool, letter H plus stool. I want to change that to can it. That will be like the ones that we want to design, because you understand this, when we start social media design, there is a particular font to use for headline, and there is a particular font to use for other stuff that you want to do. So let's just reduce this small, maybe 16 or let's say 14, yeah, and then give it this, yeah, let's give it 12, and then let's increase this to make 15. So let's, alright, so we have this right now, and then we are already moving down to the colorful part of it, because we are now starting to work with our colors. I started to work with our colors. Now we now have to introduce the logo again, as we've done it here before, but we have to introduce it again now with our colors. So all I just want to do now, the beauty of artboard is that when I pick everything that is on this artboard that I need on this artboard, and I Ctrl J, instead of bringing one after the other, I just drag them to this artboard at once, and it duplicates everything for me. I know that one should be easy for us. So we want to change this to our main color. Yes, this same one that we're using. I want to give this one color yellow. Yes, so this place we get to see how they can work. We get to see how they can work. Okay, here we can have our logo as color yellow. It's color yellow, you get, and maybe give our furniture color yellow. You can see it's looking colorful already, so let's try to give this also color white now. Alright, so this can actually not have color yellow on it again, so it has to be this blue. Then you realize that this also has to, if you are saying you want to give it white, because of readability, it's negating that, so everything has to be this blue. Don't fret, don't worry. We also have the white version. I explained something that a logo must be versatile. And that's why we have the different color palette, and that's why we are going to be doing for our main color, which has to be in this form again. Joseph and this, they have to bring this one down to to the middle, since now we are having it this way. Alright, so this has to be the blue. Okay, let me just borrow from this blue. Let me copy this. Copy this. You can see that the flow is getting interesting. It's getting interesting. That's how it should look like. We are having this deep yellow, and we are having this. But because of readability, actually, because of people being able to read it, the question is, can they even see this furniture? Is this something that is visible? Is this something that is visible? If it is not, then we have to work on it. We have a problem already. So let's just see if we can tweak this color to something that will be visible for people to see. Okay, I think this and this is a little bit different, and people can see it. So let's just change it to this. So you understand, the reason is because it has to be something people can see. So let's see if it will apply well to all our designs, and how we can fix it. I think in this one now we can now introduce the color white. Let's see. You can see that it can now work here. So let's give this white now. let's give this white. Yeah, you can see this one is now visible, people can't see it now. So let's take this furniture, let's give it white also. Alright, so we now have to change all of this yellow back to this. You have to change all of this back to this because you have to be consistent. You have to be consistent, and you don't want to, because whatever you do now, you are the one dictating to the client what the brand should look like. So if there's any mistake from here, then there is a problem. So we just want to work on that so that we don't have problem. Yeah, I think this one is still too big. Alright, let's have it this way. Now we'll be able to have our different logo in different variations. Actually, in different variations. Now we'll be able to have it on the yellow background, on blue, and on white. We'll be able to have a white. So how far with our own our different icons, how they can also still stand. You get how they can still stand. So all of this is just to keep, being better in trying to create and give your clients a dope job. You want to explain one after the other how you can, how your clients can showcase and see what the band looks like exactly. Do you understand? So it's not really much much work there, but trust me, you have to give it all it takes. Be careful and be creative. Is just that about that. Creativity and putting all you got into it. Alright, so let's do something here now. Now we realize that okay, this place, let's do something here. Or where should we put it? Okay, let's put it here. You get all I'm trying to do is just to have a seamless and a very solid presentation for our client. Let's give this 200 just like we did. No, let's give this 100. Let's leave it at 50. Let's leave it at 50. Alright. Now you ask me what I will put in here. We are just trying to duplicate the logo, how it's going to look on different backgrounds. So I want to bring this, duplicate this, and bring it inside. Yeah, of course we reduce it. So I'm sure you can see the scalable part of the qualities of a good logo. It has to be scalable so that you can be able to scale it. So let's take this and this, adjust small, let's duplicate. One, two, three, 4, 5. Let's duplicate again. Let's duplicate again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, yeah. So we give this blue, the blue of the color that our logo is standing on. Then we give our logo what color? White. Yes sir. Okay, it's yellow that is standing on the blue. Paste. Alright, and now we have the color white. And still having blue. So let's try to shift this up a bit so that they will not be choking each other. Let's adjust this up. No, this is okay. Let's increase a bit. Oh, let's bring it down. Okay, and let's have a thin line between them. That can give us that spark of difference. So remember, we have another blue, the third blue. We have this one. So all those small issue, that's what we are going to be fixing that into, just to have a different feel. So those are the ones that are going to have in that kind of blues there, just to, you know, different shape. All right, I think we have a downloaded stuff. Okay, our chairs are both zip files. Oh Jesus. Okay, it's cool. Yeah, we're moving. Okay, so I don't like the way this one is looking. Everything is looking pale. Let's try to extract our image and see the ones that are there. Oh Jesus, we did not remove the background. Okay, let's see the PSD file. I hope you're enjoying the class so far. Okay, thank you. Free pick for that free off. I can't imagine that we have to do all of those ones. So let's just reduce. Yep. So I just don't like the way it's looking. Too much pale stuff. I'm not creating a boring behind here. Yeah, so let's have it this way. Yeah, so we have all of this Joseph, the first one that was created. We have them at the top. I've got at the top. Let's have them like this. Let's have this follow suit, and then let's reduce a bit. Centralize. Yeah, alright, so let's go. Okay, yeah, it looks more appealing this way than having all of those stuff just standing on their own. So yeah, let's see. Then yes, we want to introduce our color palette. Color palette. This one, it depends on how you want to do it. Actually, you can be stylish with it. It depends on how exactly you want to do it, but there's a way I used to I used to do mine. This is where I used to do mine. Since we work with what is it called? We work with three stuffs, so sometimes we just make it let's give it white. Let's give it white. Let's give this white. So I want to create the color palette, so that in case, the reason why we do this color palette is because in case you are not there again and there's a new designer, they don't have to be calling you for hello, good afternoon, please, I don't know, will you be available for this project? Or maybe you've gone out of Nigeria and and they're not calling you, sir, we need your help on this stuff, what color do you use? So to avoid all of those stuff, let's maintain our 50 to avoid all of those stuff. So that's the reason why we create color palette, and just to let them know there are different color palette, you understand? So you come back to our palette and let's copy the X code. We'll call this X code. So I click to copy. We'll call them X code. And don't forget that we have a primary font and secondary font. We are using Balega and we are also using Canit. So I just want to duplicate this Canit from here and push it to my artboard here. So it will come exactly the same position it is here. That is where it's going to come here. So we want to adjust here and bring it up so we can face what we are doing. I hope you guys are enjoying what we are doing, and you guys are not sleeping. I hope you guys are not sleeping. Alright, so you want to edit this one and paste your X code inside, so that the next time that they'll be working on any design from the brand, they don't have to see you. Once you've created the brand identity design for them, in fact most of my clients, they have graphic designers. They have graphic designers that designs for them, but it's different. So once I create the brand identity, they 1 2 3 4 5 they move to give to their brand and their designers, so they will not go outside of what I have created. You get? That is the reason for why we create brand identity. They will not move. They dare not move out of it. 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so they dare not move out of it. They dare not move out of it. So you guys see that I adjusted it because it's moving out of my 90 already. Alright, so let's pick, I think this is the one we used. Yes, we copy this, but let's make the yellow stay in the middle. Yes, so this is the yellow, we later work to it. Let's pick this and we copy the X code here. So we want to change the X code to this, and so that it can be seen, you can decide to change the color to this. Yes, let's change the color to this. Let's make it stylish. Let's make it stylish. Alright, so yeah, we did this, we touch this, and then we paste this exactly, and we change the X code. Yes, and instead of this standing that way, now give it the yellow. Exactly. All right, so this now, even any designer that want to work for them already know that, okay, this is what I am going to do, this is the right color codes to use. You don't have to now start telling the person that this is what you're going to do, this is what you're going to. No. You don't have to start telling the person what to do. You get? So yep. I'm still no, I don't know, I'm still not okay with this side. Yeah, I'm still not okay with this side. We don't settle for mediocrity. Yeah, we don't settle for mediocrity. So let's make the background, of this one from this side. Let's keep it should we leave it this way? No. I don't just like how plain it is. Okay, I know what to do. We change this to, we'll bring this here and we'll take this back there. I think that will be nice. Let's take this here and do the back there. So let's just, I don't just like how plain that side is. It's not appealing to my spirit. So the furniture should carry our stuff, and our logo. The logo should be the blue, right? What we have here. So yeah, we're going to be having the yellow. Yellow will be too much again, don't worry. Okay, I'm sure you guys are seeing this is the same way I do for all my projects. I put myself in the client's shoe. Hope they will not be bored when they are looking at all the whole project aesthetics and everything. Hope they won't be bored. So you have to think ahead. Yeah, so I think we changed this to white, right? We changed just the furniture to white the other time. Okay. Let's move this downward a bit. Let's take this up. And here comes our stuff. So let's give this one solid color and let's give it our color here. Let me use this blue. Okay, clip into it and let's just find a way to blend it. All things are working for our good. No, you have to work for our good. There's no way. It's not possible. Something must be able to fill in. You should be able to fill in. Yeah, this one is no bad. You should be able to fill in. Alright. So let's just arrange these two misters in this place. So this is going first. Let this go first, then let this second man come here. Yeah, thank you Holy Spirit. Alright, so pushing this agenda up. Okay, shouldn't be like this. And let our guy come here. Yeah, alright. Well, let's try to reduce it. The reason is because you treat every brand, every design like yourself. If you are the owner, will you collect it? How will you want it to be? Ticket. How will you want it to be? Don't just do anything because I should just collect my money. No, you work so that they can call you back again. That is how the work has to be. You work so they can call you back again, so you can get referrals. This is our work. All you just need is someone that knows someone that knows someone, and you're good. Yeah, so I have this like this, and we have our color palette ready. Let me see. Oh, we have the full 8. Alright. So here we can have our typography infused into this place. The reason is because so that when you are not there, just like I said earlier, when you are not there and they needed to work on their designs for them, they don't need to call you, so you let them know the font you used too. Let them know the font you used for them too, so that they will not have to be calling you. So what's the name of the fonts we use is Balega and Canit. So I just want to quickly duplicate here and write Balega, and I want to make sure I change it back to Balega. Give this a 0, 30. I want to give it Balega plus Canit. That's the name of the font, so I want to change this to Canit. Yeah, so we are cool. Yeah. Well, let's just give this guy his work, since we said that's what we are going to be using to do all this extra works. So Balega plus Canit. Alright. So actually we are basically done with the whole process, the iconography, the icons, the logo rationale, the black and white, the color, and typography. The next thing we have to do, or the next thing that we can add to it, is now mock-up design. How we add different mock-ups into our presentation to make it look presentable. And also I would like to teach us how we can work on brand pattern. I would like to teach how we can work on brand pattern so that we can have a good brand pattern. So I'm going to work on that for us right now. Yeah, so we'll work on the what's it called, the brand pattern. So we want to pick these 4 pages just like we did the other time, and do it again. Shall be careful when you're doing it so that I just want to keep them like that, so that I keep the flow and I can read the flow directly myself. So we just want to work on brand pattern. Now that brand pattern, most brands don't have it, but it helps in designing. Yeah, it helps in design. I'm going to show you how it helps in designing. I'm going to show you, so I hope our class will not be too long, but the beautiful aspect there is that you guys understand what it's been taught. So I just want to take this, and mind you, this class you're having is what it took me almost like 4 or 5 months, yeah, before I could be able to get the gaps of what these things really means. Brand identity design, before I could get the gaps of what it means. Now, because let me change this so that we can see very well. Okay, it's right. Now, when the brand pattern is just you trying to create something that sounds like a sequence. It's just like when I was teaching you guys, then I talked about reading, right? In the element of design, I talked about reading. So when we talk about reading, that's the creating flow of stuff. So that's like what the brand pattern simply means, in just simpler terms. So it's just you coming up to create something nice together, so let me just keep it this way. I just want to keep duplicating. It's just to come up with something, just like I told you guys, everything is just to bring something that's that is nice to your client's table, you get, and you're still following the flow of things. Do you understand? So I'm going to reduce this a little bit and make this, let me merge them together, merge layers, so that I'll not be having a long list of layers. So I hope you guys are enjoying the class though. Don't worry, even if you don't enjoy it, when you start doing your own, you will enjoy, because of course it's paying and you don't have choice. You have to enjoy it. So I want to bring this down. So when you are bringing it down, let's try to form something like this. Let's form something like this. Yeah, exactly, this is what I want. So we duplicate everything again and we bring them down. The old process is just to bring something nice, something dope we get. So let's go, let's keep this like this. Dope. Exactly. So we just want to do another two, just is it okay? Let's just bring two. Let's bring two out of it. Let's bring two to it. Yeah, let's add another two to it. This one like this, and then all of them is just to come up with a very nice display for your clients. Yes, so I want to change the rectangle and the background to yellow. Yeah, and I want to give every of this stuff the blue that we got as our third color, so that it's not like the color is just useless. So let's just keep it that way. Let's give it like that. Yeah, so we can have them like this. So this is like the brand pattern. You will see the reason for it when we get to designing the business card. Yes, when we start designing the business card, you will see it. Yes, so it's time to move straight now to our mock-up designing. So we want to design the mock-up branding actions, for the brand. Let's see how well we can represent all of this. You get how we can represent all of this. So I actually have a lot of mock-up files, so it depends on the one you want to use. Yeah, and it also has to reflect with the brand, what is it called, what the brand is all about. Let's open this. We downloaded two stuffs the other time, so we've been able to use one of the chairs, and we are going to be bringing this. Yes, nice. I'm going to be bringing this into it also. You understand? I'm going to be bringing this into it. Let's incorporate this chair into this place. Let's drop it here where the brand stuff is. Yeah. So I just want to, should we do like this? Everything I design, as much as you want to design, you also don't want it to take much of what is in that place. So let's creatively place this chair. Alright, so this one should be like, this stuff's here. Exactly. Alright. Don't worry, you guys will love the presentation when it gets exported, and you will see for yourself. Now ask yourself that, wouldn't you like this job to be your whole? Yes. So I think the first one I want to pick is no, let's not go. Let's pick banners. So I'll just do like two. I'll do like two, so that for every other person we can, we should be able to edit mock-up files ourselves. So this is the mock-up I want to use actually. So I'll be duplicating them. I want to cancel, close this one, and then the design, basically I just want to, we are done with this Mr. Man. We are done with this ones too. So all we want to do now is fix every of these. Oh my eyes, every of these colors. So we are always starting with blue, Abby. Don't worry, we are going to change it this time. Now you see where the logo variants, where they come into play. You see where the logo variants come into play, and you understand why we had to do all of those separate icons for them. You understand why I have to do all of those separate icons for them, because you have to just it has to come into play. So let me reduce this, and I want to pick this first. Then I want to drag here. On a normal day, every of these items has to be a PNG. You get, so that I'm forgetting something. Has to be in PNG, so that you can always drag when you are done, and just bring them here. But since we are still working on them and we are still in the field, alright, so let's just mark our territory. Yes, and UX, and yes, magic. Okay, it's too big. Let's reduce there and take it back to the middle. Yes, he has to come down then. I think he has to balance. Yeah, let's balance like this. Let's see. Okay, yeah, because I don't need all of this stuffs on it. Let me see the one I can remove there. I think it should be the highlights. Exactly, but the highlights too much now, too much sugar now. Let me give it 5. Yes, cool. This is what I want. This is what I want. So I just export this as PNG for Joseph Furniture. I export that as PNG for Joseph Furniture, and I take it to my folder for Joseph, so that because I will still need all of this mock-up, so I've saved down as folder for Joseph. Then I want to move to change the color. So the next one I'm going for is color yellow. Let me copy this and let's see how we write the ones for color yellow. Okay, the Joseph and is blue while the furniture is white. Please follow me. This is where the old stuff gets interesting, seeing your work in real life applications and everything like that. Yeah, that's how it looks best, and we come here again so we can save this border here, export as PNG, but this time because we have something like that already, I'm going to add 2 to it. Then we want to do for white. Yes, I want to do for white, just like we have on the main presentation. We want to do for white. Oh, I've clicked on that thing. Let me just copy that place like that, paste. So how do we write for white? Joseph and the K. The furniture is now the yellow. Let me copy this one for the yellow. So furniture is yellow, right? While Joseph is normal blue. So move back and say yes. And so we have these two already, so we export as PNG and we give 3. I don't save as PSD actually, because I already know what I want already, so, and that's why I'm already there. Then I want to move straight now to the what's it called now? So we have a lot actually. So I think I have this mannequin stuff I also love using. Okay, let's make it white so that yellow can stand on it. Okay, let's start with the blue first. We're always starting with blue first. Alright, so this is where our brand pattern comes to play. I told you guys that I'm going to be using them, so let me duplicate and merge them together so I can be able to pack them at once. But you know that this is our brand pattern is, sorry, this is the brand pattern, and let's just have them like this. Let's just increase them that way. let's have them like this. Anyhow you want to have it, but let's keep them at 70. Yes, so here we want to place our icon. This one's there. I'm sure you are seeing that everything we've been doing since morning, they actually have their own uses and their own meaning. We are not just pushing them there for no reason. We are using them actually. So let's see how it's going to look like on our mockup file. So doping it, he gets it. So let's leave it this way. Let's export as PNG in the same way markup you understand. So we also have let's also work on the version for yellow. You know, it's just right to work for yellow, justice for yellow. So let's just copy this and then put this here. So at this point we might not want to, my side now don't want to put this up. We might want to reduce our stuff, or maybe let's give it 5, or should it be 0? Let's see what is on yellow. Okay, let's pick all of this that is on yellow together. Yeah. So now we are dealing with the full stuff. I don't think I want this here. Let's just, since we've done that one for the blue, okay, it's too big. Let's reduce. Looking a bit far. Let's move up and let's give our stuff the same color, and let's see how it looks like. Is it looking dope enough? 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 Let's see. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I think I like this one. Looks cool. So all I just did is I reduced the fill and I added stroke to it, the stroke of this blue that we are using. So let's just give it 5. I added stroke to it instead of having the full one. The full one is not giving the vibe. So I think this is actually is giving me that vibe I want. It's giving me that vibe I want. It's giving me that vibe. Give me the vibes and share. Give me the mood right now. Yeah, so let's take it. Okay, we have one here. Let's just give this one number 3. And you're gone. So we also have different ones. It depends on how you want to move them. We have the coffee mug, and because that of course it's like an office, and clients want to come into to check. I said to eat. Clients want to come in to check and see. So let's change this one to yeah, you know, we've been working on yellow and blue since morning, so it's time for white. So we just take our logo and place it on the coffee mug, and it's just to show our day-to-day applications of the logo and how it's going to look like. Do you get how it's going to look like? At different we had a tagline, would have just put the tagline under it like this, you know, under it like that. And yes, we have our cup ready. We export this to as JPEG, export as PNG, sorry, we export as PNG also, coffee mug PNG. This is gone also. So you actually have to download a lot. It's because I have a lot of stuff here. That is why we are still here together. That's why we are still being able to use them. You understand? Imagine if you are working for a fitness brand, you know, you have to go and download stuff that, you know, that really shows much about fitness, much about fitness. Do you get? So I want to put yellow on this one. It's like we are designing from scratch, but it will be nothing. It won't be not something much. I want to use the yellow because this chair will be coming to play. Oh, okay. Let's just use the blue, so we can take this back to its normal color, and it's going to fit in for what we want. Actually, it's going to fit in for that which we want to put into it. But where will it stay? It's this one is now stuff that will stay very well. But nevertheless, let's just work. Okay, so at this stage I think we need imagery. So yeah, it's if the brand now have ambassadors, that is where they come to play. But most times most brands don't like it if they don't have their ambassadors. So it depends on who you're designing for and who you're designing with. In case it is a collaborative work, trying to look at where I saved all my stuff. Okay, I'm not seeing the right one that I want, but I'm seeing this. Yeah, that is mouse. I can do your mouse. Okay, want to change the color so that it can give us what we want. Can point out this so let's give it let's bring our logo, don't forget, then and then 90. That's this we are working around. So our logo standing on yellow has to be this. I'm having fun actually. I'm enjoying the flow and the colors and everything, so it's really giving me the vibes I need. So we have like, yeah, then let's pick from this place. Enjoy, or let's say okay, let's give them 50% off, 50% off, 50. Okay, 50% off. Oh, okay. Time. %off. 50% off. 50% not too much. Let's try give them 50% off. Let's just give it 50%. Let's move the off. 50%. You know, it has to be the back of demand. Let's see if we can give this background white. No. Let's give it 50%. Yes, let's not have another one for. Okay, still the same thing. Let's use up to 50% off on any furniture you get from our showroom. No, unrelated, but Jesus could have actually been a carpenter. Thank God for God. That is why you should know your purpose in life. Could have just settled for the money he's receiving from his dad's carpentry work. If the money is booming or the business is booming, he's Jesus now. You can just say that the business should be booming and the business should be booming. You get. And if you don't get, you just say the business should be booming and it will be booming, and man will just stay, be enjoying daily cash out. Forget that he has to die for but the thing that he does not is that he's not even the one that is committing them. It is well. Imagine dying for people's sin and they are still committing sin by killing an innocent man. Call Danoni Akidete. Up to 50% off. For your furnitures. Okay, let's give it 50, just like we've been doing from the onset. Give it 50 up to 50% for your furnitures. not bad. To 50% off for your for your furniture. Actually, furniture. I'm actually supposed to design for their social media, but since I'll be taking you guys on social media designing, they are going to be designing social media flyers for Joseph Furniture. So we are going to be working on that. Don't worry, I got you. I told you guys it's loaded. Joseph Furniture. I need it longer. Joseph Furniture. Up to 50% off your furniture. $25.88. Let's move it up small. Okay, let's see. Alright. You get it. You get that drill. You get that drill. Let's do something. My mind is telling me to do something. I'm trying to fight it. Let me try it out. Benny. All right. So I just want to clear this off. I want to take this off it. Just want to use part of the logo. That place is too exposed. I don't like it. Yeah, should be like this. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Surely the Son of the Father is with me. Don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me, don't leave me. Let me export. Export as JPEG. This one is JPEG. Export as, I'm saving this as PSD. Like this one is too dope not to be saved as a JPEG and as a PNG. I hope you guys can see this. This is how I enjoy myself designing. This is how I, this is how I am. This is how I am. And let's not forget we are going to be touching I'm going to be touching church flyers design soon. They'll be releasing some sort of a bit of shaker. Don't worry. God got us. No. Okay. That's not how I'm supposed to save it, but alright, so we've been having a lot of when you're ready, let's move straight to another form of mock-up. We've been having a lot of stuffs. Can you still have a tote bag? Yes. Okay. We are actually supposed to have another logo variant. We're supposed to have a logo variant where the logo will be on top and Joseph will be at the bottom. But let's do that for here. Let's do that here. Let's do that in this place. We'll have to do it at inside that inside this place. So all we just want to do is nothing much. It's nothing much. I want to place this at the top. Just want to place this at the top. That's just all. I ought to have like touched it, but I didn't. So I close this one and we have our own. Okay. Yeah. Stop. Come on, the shadow. I don't want. Yeah. So let's just export this border too as a PNG. You can see like how we are getting the stuff that we want need to use. So you just keep getting them and let's see. I think this is a construction vest. It should be able to work for our apprentices when they are working. No. This one is having helmet. Is having an art. Now we'll be working for what's it called? That we're working for engineers. We can have a van actually also. Manual van car mock-up. Let's see. It will never share a story with anyone. Okay, let's work on this one too. Let's touch this border. Yeah. So we are going to guide this place because I guess that's like the right place to have our logo there. It's just the right place to do that. So we want this to be there. It has to be a white place. Let's see. what it's looking like. Okay, is there a way we can adjust this one? I don't think so. This place, is there a way we can do something to that place? I'm not sure, but let's do something creative here. Let's do something creative there. Can't just have it there. It's too small. Okay, let's push it a little bit so you can. Yeah. Awesome. Or we just make everything yellow. Let's see. How do we do for yellow? Okay, the furniture is just white. I hope like you guys are getting why I'm doing all of these things, because you can't just leave that stuff like that, so that is going to make sense. Let's see this one. Yeah, looks a bit more dope than this one. The only thing we can do is just have the logo at the door side, and I feel that should be okay, instead of having the old stuff there. So we just increase and we push close. Okay, let it go up, let it move up small. Yes, I love this. Then we can have the blue over here, and we have our logo somewhere, and that will be the full one. Yes, sexy. That will be the full one, like that. That will be the full one. Let's see if it makes that, so that we don't go out of proportion. Yes, this is dope. This is dope. I think we can also still work on this place. I don't like trees. I don't like the way it's standing. I think we just need just like we did for that one, let's just rasterize it, and let's see how it's going to look. Ibaho, 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 Ibaho. Láíláí kò wọlé. Yeah, I'm cool with this. So much cool with this. Oh Jesus, our time is fast spent. So I'll just bring them in. I'll bring them in and I'll probably work on the rest my leisure, so we can have a nice stuff. So let me cancel everything. Meanwhile, we actually did a very rough play. We've not saved any of this since we started, so let's just save it. Joseph Brandon. I'm not just saving anywhere, finding where that Joseph file is so that I can save it to avoid story that touch. Alright, so which one are we bringing in first out of our markup? I think we should go with the canvas tote bag first, and you just drop. So we don't have much to do again. We are just dragging and dropping, dragging and dropping, dragging and dropping, dragging and dropping. So for this one, we already have the blue on it, so it's only nice that the background has to be yellow. So for something like this, let me increase it. For something like this, instead of having it just being like this without anything there, you can bring the logo and put it at the back again. You understand? So that it will not just Ctrl J first, and I bring it, drag it here. So it will not just be pale. There's actually no time. Actually, that's what I'm trying to. I'm just going to be like, with all this time that you're busy, I still tell me there's no time. But trust me, there's no time. It's something that you have to enjoy. You understand? So the logo can be here just to serve as a base for it. You feel me? You get alright, so you know we don't have need for this anymore here, so let's delete everything. So what are we bringing in? Let's bring this in. I so much love this design. The fact that I had to quickly design it without any power knowledge is what is giving me that, you know, achieve. Alright, so that it will not just be standing alone like this. We can still leave it like this, so I'm saying we cannot leave it like this, so you can leave it like this, so but me, I need the word. Let me see if I can push it up. You know, that's where the creativity lies, and I want to bring this back. And then we bring this one like this. Okay. And bring this like this. Let me steal this away from there. Small, making sense. Yeah. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Naso. Yes, now it's looking nice. Okay, to the next. To the next one. Exactly. So what's next I will bring in? Let's bring in these three borders. good. Then we start with yellow, make it yellow, white, blue. You get. Let's do yellow, white, blue. Also, as much as you don't want to impress your client and do something, you also have to be careful. Your page does not have to be too much, and if it's becoming too much, just make sure that it's interesting. You understand? You don't want to bore your client and just be like, a big you could it Tony. You understand? But when you create something nice, so I might want to bring the stuff inside here. What's it called? The coffee. I want to bring the coffee cup here. Let's just have it this way. Okay, just as we've been doing, let's give this 50. Let's make it 100. Yes. I think we still have like 2 more sheets to go. We still have for the table, and I say table, we still have for our van and these 2 brothers here. Then we still have our van and 2 brothers there. So let's just pick 2. That's on board 8 and 9 that we're going to duplicate and bring it up here so we can touch down. So you can see now that the logo is not branding, but the logo is part of branding, because of course it's like the most important aspect anyway, but you can notice that that's not what branding entails. Branding goes a long way. It's a process that you have to follow. It's a process you have to follow. Yeah, it's a process you have to follow. It's a process that you have to go through. You don't just have to, if you jump in, you're jumping out. So we're going slowly. I'm sure you're enjoying the process, and I'm also enjoying my work too. So let's just change that background to white. And we want to finish it off with this. Wish I could finish it. I could add more to it, because we've not even done business card, but of course I'm also cautious of the time. I don't want to bore you guys. Or should we do it? I want you guys to enjoy it. The flow is a flow in something. Yeah, so we look like as if they're holding their hands. Follow who no road, oh, follow who no road. Exactly. So we just like see that they hold hands. So something like this, it has to be in white, obviously. Yeah, we can now, let's try to infuse the brand pattern at the back so that it will not just take everything, that's, it will not just be having white like that. Let me move it. I go meow. Yeah, so let me give it like 1 or 2. Let's give it, let's see it, let's see how it's looking. Okay, let me put it at the back of this place and give it the color yellow. Just trying to make sure everything is balanced. Anyways, yeah, I think this is dope and sexy this way. Yeah, so wow, to our hearts. Trust me, this is not all, because we still have like the business card, you know, and a whole lot of stuff that we can still infuse into this design. But you know, as much as we have to go, I also want us to enjoy and, you know, just create something nice so that we don't just get bored with this stuff. Don't get bored with this stuff. But God knows I'm not ready to release you guys. Let's do one more. Or let's just complete this phase. I'll make the process faster, I promise. So let's just work on business card. I have this mock-up, so I'm not needing any of this rubbish. I just need the business card. So we're starting with the front first. This is something we should have designed, that we can design straight, but let's move on. Let's just move. Yes, and yeah, and all right. So this place also, the brand pattern also comes to play. I'm going to be bringing the brand pattern also. Where did I use it last? Okay, yeah, I'm going to be bringing the brand pattern also, so that, you know, all of this old thing, you understand that some brands do not have, but some brands that have, they use it nicely. So sometimes it's always good to have it. Actually, I want to give this one. Yeah, let me give it one like that, and be our guy. Yes, okay, I think I have the perfect name. Let's give it to Jesus, because we don't know his surname, and probably because Joseph is his father's name, so let's give him Jesus Joseph. JJ Lomolatile. Okay, let me pick this blue. Jesus Joseph. How you doing, JJ? I'm a Baba Carpenter. No, secondary school would have been L for him. I can't imagine. It's not Gbeno that I just call them. Then I think this is giving me. Let me blend it and see what I can come up with. Yeah, I'm loving this, so I'll just give it 3. Yes, just give it 3. Jesus Joseph. Let's give him managing director. So this one you're going to be replacing with Kanit regular and reduce to like 9. Managing director. Hashtag here, Jason. Your blessing. Hello, champion. Okay, so it's time to add is let's say Gmail and address and phone call. So I want to use, I have a social media font actually, I don't have to be downloading social. Okay, this one is circled. Let's move down to 12, 24, 16. Alright, and then I want to give it let's try to find, I'm trying to find websites. Yes, and then scroll. Just go to the Twitter. Let's have it like this. So I want to duplicate this and let me place this. It's Lorem Ipsum Dolo. I'm sure you must have seen something like this, just like a dummy name. Just like a dummy name. Let's give him plus 2, 3, 4. Let's hope that is Nigeria that is going to come. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, like let's have this one here. I feel like you're using it so much. I don't want to delay you guys. So I'll change the color to white. Yeah, I'd like to save this as PSD. Anyways, save as Joseph business card fonts. PSD. Okay, now I want to export as PNG. Yeah. So for the fonts pack, because I already saved as, so it's going to move it for me. I just want to have something like that. Nice. Whoops. Hello Niao. Contrast Yoshi. Ẹ bá iṣẹ́ jẹ́ fún wa. Jẹ́ ká lò 20 ti tó. Okay, yes, this one you don't have much work to do. Have to just blend everything, make everything go palash. Make everything palash. Palash. And all we just want to do is bring all the logo and then, you know, that shows the full stuff, and we are done. We should therefore rejecting them and you reply your blessing. So just like the same way we work with them, this stuff, let's just bring them back here too. And you see the usefulness of the stuff now. It's not just for decoration, not just for decoration. It's also there. It's just to add beauty to the stuff, to add beauty to it. Actually, it's just to add beauty to it, just to make sure that change the color to yes. And 5. Alright, so we are done. I just want to export this now as PNG, and I want to appreciate every one of you that stayed till the end of the class. It's been a nice journey, a very, very nice one that I love so much, so much. And you can see that this deals with passion, your passion to tell a story, your passion to to come up with creativity, creative idea. It's so much needed in this kind of design, and I am very sure I can tell you for free, so far is the clients that approve the logo for you, there's no way the clients won't love this. No, there is no way, because we've done due diligence and added a lot of stuff to it that makes the work nice and great. So I want to thank you guys for joining the class today, and I hope that today we've been able to really touch something, and I trust God that God himself will help us, give us understanding, give us the power to retain all of this that we've discussed, because I tell you, none can be given to us except it comes from the Father. So I trust him that as much as we've just created the logo for his Father's business, I trust him that he's going to help us to retain all of this and give us the creative mind to do more than this. Yes, give us creative mind to do more than this. It is my joy, it's my happiness if in the next month I see you guys designing even more than me. It is my joy. It is my joy. I can even come and learn from it. Okay, yeah, what's the next thing, and I also trust God that we'll also not stop growing, because by the Spirit of God is going to keep us in business, keep us renewing our mind. And I trust God that in as much as we also put our own human effort into it, we learn, we work, we design every day. I trust God to help us, and I see us designing great things in life. So this is me saying peace out. We do the cutting on today's class, and see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.